Hello, here we go!
What's going on, guys? Bill's here from Achievement Land, and I'm here with the Xbox Weekly Recap. In this video, we're going to be going over the game releases on Xbox from March 21st to March 25th, 2022. Sorry, I'm a little behind. I've had a little bit of an issue with my computer, so I'm catching up here. But in this week, we had 14 games, and we're going to go over all of them. The first game is A Memoir Blue, which is an interactive poem, but it's a point-and-click adventure game, and it's getting a lot of good reviews. I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, but it's a really easy completion. You can get all the achievements in an hour, and it's on Game Pass if you want to check it out. The next game is Airy Calm Mind 2, and this is a game where you play as the bird and you have to fly around and get the collectibles. It's a really easy completion, and this one is one of the easiest ones. There's more collectibles than needed in each level, so it makes it very simple. The next game is A Place for the Unwilling, which is a branching narrative adventure game. You start the game in the final days of a dying city, and all your choices matter to shape out the outcome. Not a lot of people have started it yet. I haven't played it yet myself, but it looks pretty interesting, and it has mostly positive reviews on Steam. The next game is Bouncy Boy in Puzzle Land, which is a puzzle game where you got to move around this blob and you have to get him to the end of the level. It's a decent game and should be an easy completion with a walkthrough, but it's a little expensive, to be honest. The next game is Devastator, which is a retro-inspired arcade twin-stick shooter. It's kind of like Geometry Wars. It's a pretty fun game. I've been playing it, but it's a little challenging to complete and get all the achievements. But it's a nice pick-up-and-play game, and it's a fun game if you like these types of games. The next game is Diesel Punk Wars, which is a vehicle building simulation battle game where you build all these different vehicles and you get into these massive battles. But it's all single player though, there's no online. I only played through the tutorial so far and there was a lot to learn, so I didn't really get into it that much, but it seems like it could be a decent game. The next game is Imp of the Sun, which is a fast-paced 2D action platformer. And it's a pretty challenging game. It's got some challenging achievements. I didn't get to try this one out yet, but it looks pretty nice, so I want to check it out eventually. The next game is Kraken Academy, which is a top-down adventure game that's on Game Pass, and it's an easy completion. It has accessibility options like invincibility mode and also easy QTEs, and it's a straightforward game, and it should take about 6 to 8 hours to complete. The next game is Richie's Nightmare, which is a little platforming game, and it's a really quick and easy completion. You can use a cheat code to go through all the levels, and it only takes about 5 minutes, and I have a walkthrough that shows you how to do it. The next game is Takoban, which is a puzzle game where you have to move around a box and get it to the end, and it's a really easy completion. It only takes about a half an hour to get all the achievements. The next game is The Pizza Delivery Boy Who Saved the World, and this is a visual novel game, and it's a really quick and easy completion. It only takes 5 minutes to get all the achievements, and I have a walkthrough for it. The next game is Thunder Kid, which is a low-poly run-and-gun game, and this is a quick and somewhat easy completion. It takes a little bit of skill and has a little bit of a challenge to it. It's very short, though. It doesn't take long to go through, but some of the bosses were a little annoying. But I kind of enjoyed this one. I thought it was okay. The next game is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is the new Borderlands game, and it's fantastic. I know a lot of people are playing it and enjoying it, and I just started it just to try it out, and it's really good. I like it a lot. Seems like it's a pretty straightforward and easy completion, and I'm looking forward to getting into it more. And then the last game is Zero Escape, which is another weird game by Spike Chunsoft. And this is Escape the Room visual novel game. And I don't really know much about it, to be honest, but it's on Game Pass if you want to check it out. So there we go, guys. That's the recap of the Xbox game releases from March 21st to March 25th, 2022. There were some good games, but I think everyone's favorite was probably Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and that was mine. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll catch you guys next time here at Achievement Land.